legends, all of them.
All of them.
Yes, indeed.
I had no idea that Michael Bruce had a claw for a hand.
I know. It's how does he play guitar?
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
That's his picking hand, right?
Yeah, it probably would be his picking hand. Yeah, I think he's a righty, so I'd say, well, it makes for a good capo,
Right.
but I doubt that's what he's using it for.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Happy Saturday, everybody. It is Saturday, what is it, July 26th? Is that right?
Yes.
July 26th. Saturday, July 26th. Yesterday, the release of The Revenge of Alice Cooper, the first all-original album in 50 years from the original Alice Cooper group, including Alice and Michael Bruce, Dennis Dunaway, Neil Smith, and even a special appearance by Glenn Buxton.
Yeah.
When did Glenn die, Scotty?
1997.
1997, so he's on a record almost 30 years later.
Yeah, they found an unused lick that he was playing, and they worked it into one of the songs.
Based the song around that. That's cool. So this is the black vinyl, right? We do still have copies of the neon yellow vinyl, as well as the box set, which includes the album on CD, a bonus 7-inch with 2 songs that aren't on the album, and a T-shirt, right?
Yep, and an art print.
And an art print, and the box set is limited and hand numbered.
Yep.
So we got a couple of those left, and then just the standard CD as well. So really great album. It's awesome. We've been very excited to push it and promote it and everything. You guys saw we did a post on it on Thursday. A lot of people excited about the album, and a lot of people asking if Alice was going to come back. I've addressed this multiple times. We would do it in a heartbeat. There's been no discussion of that.
Right.
So if they called tomorrow, we would jump right on it and do it. But that is
totally.
It's not in the works. It's not anything that's possible at the moment.
Yeah,
so
if you're holding out on buying the album
because you think Alice is coming here, that's not the case.
Album.
Just come buy the album. You should hear it anyways.
It's so good.
It is
54 minutes long, and and every song on it is great.
Yes, I agree. So definitely pick up your copy. We are starting to run low. We sold a bunch yesterday, of course.
And when the CD box set's gone, they're gone.
They're gone. Yeah, we can't get any more. So don't miss out on that. The box is really cool too. I guess I should show the box since we're talking about it, huh? This is the box.
Great artwork by Graham Humphreys. He's done a lot of artwork for a lot of the horror and sci-fi soundtrack reissues that you see that come out on Mondo and Waxwork.
Yes.
He does a lot of cool, updated movie art prints.
Yes.
That guy's great.
So get your copy now of The Revenge of Alice Cooper. Also out this week, a new album from Tyler Childs, Talking Heads, reissue of more songs about buildings and food. So this is a 2 LP version. It's got the original album and then a bonus disc of unreleased stuff. Bruce Dickinson, More Balls to Picasso. So this is his 94 solo album, and they've gone back and fattened up the guitars and done some. It's like a reworking, but they use the original vocals. It's not a re-record.
Yeah, it almost sounds re-recorded. The remix sounds so different on some of the tracks, but it's definitely Bruce's original vocals.
And limited edition splatter vinyl on this.
We didn't have the new Cody Jinks.
Gone. There's a bunch of great stuff that's come out recently. I'm going to put the Alice back up front here. Got that signed clutch. How about this, Lauren? Check it out. 25 years old. I know, and you remember this coming out. Now, here's what I want to know. This says Millennium 2.0 25th Anniversary Edition. Is this re-recorded? Because look, it's got a new photo of them. Sometimes this can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Is this the original masterpiece Millennium, or is this a re-record of Millennium?
They may have re-recorded because Brian had something happen with his vocal cords, so he can't really sing anymore. So the other guys are picking up the slack, but they still allow him to be part of the...
Well, yeah, he's got to be part of the group, right?
He's one of the guys.
You know what the best part about that record is?
What?
The Weird Al parody of my line is that one, titled eBay.
Yeah, eBay.
Should have been the lead single off the Poodle Hat album.
Yes, but what was the Eminem one, right?
That was a single, but he couldn't do under, Eminem said you can do the single, but you can't do a video for it. And that's where,
That's weird.
Al always thrives.
Yes.
His videos.
Got to talk about this. If you didn't see our announcement, the legendary Bootsy Collins will be at Rock City in just under 2 weeks. Thursday, August 7th at 6 p.m. Got a live in-person interview with our great friend Lindsay Renee from the Rhythm and Soul Patrol. Ticket includes a copy of Bootsy's new album of the year, #1 Funketeer, that he will sign for you, and you get a picture with Bootsy as well. Yeah. So all the people that are always complaining when artists come through, oh, I can't get a picture, you can get a picture with Bootsy Collins.
Right.
Right?
And pretty much all of our events you do get a photo.
Yes. The only ones you don't usually get a photo at are the giant high volume ones because there's just no time.
Right.
You know, it's a time constraint thing. It's not that they don't want to take a picture with you, and it's not that we don't want you to get a picture with them. It's simply a time thing. A guy like Alice, you guys that were here for the event, imagine if Alice had to take a picture with everybody. It would have taken 14 hours to get through all that. It's just not possible. So better to be able to come up, talk, get your album signed or your book or whatever it is, and say hello and move on because there's just no time for the pictures, unfortunately. But this one, Bootsy's going to be here hanging out. And he's gonna talk with everybody. Like I said, live in-person interview. You get a copy of the fantastic new record. It's a double LP set. He'll sign that for you. Get your picture with Bootsy. An absolute legend, man. James Brown, Parliament Funkadelic, D-Light. You can run down the list of everything he's done. He's a master. Bootsy's Rubber Band, some of my favorites.
Yeah.
But he's a legend and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Voted 4th greatest bass player of all time. The only people in front of him, I think, were Jocko, Charles Mingus, and James Jamerson. So that's pretty good company to be in. So don't miss your chance. Like I said, legend.
Who was that from?
Rolling Stone.
Was it Rolling Stone?
It's mentioned in his one sheet, so that's why I'm highlighting it.
Have at least one person in front of that would make everyone go, what?
Yeah, right. You know? Yeah, you can't argue with that list.
Those guitar lists are questionable.
Or maybe, I think he beat out John Entwistle, though.
Yeah.
So that's something. Let's talk about some gear. I'm going to show 2 used pieces, and then I want to do a feature on the Taylor stuff because the promo, the Synchrony promo, which I'll talk about in detail, ends this week. So I want to go over that with everybody. Let's start with this. A beautiful, like new, Reverend Reeves Gabrel signature model. This is the transparent orange flame. It's got the Reeves signature rail hammer pickups in it, ebony board, the 6-bolt neck that I always love to talk about, caramelized maple neck, locking tuners, Wilkinson trem, locking input jack. This is in great condition. There is some marks on the gloss black pickguard, but that's just how it goes. The guitar itself is in fantastic condition. Still plastic on the back plate. So this one's great. Carina body, transparent flame top. Just a great guitar. We've sold tons of these. Probably one of the most popular Reverends there is. You rarely see them used because when people get them, they love them and they hang on to them. So just $9.99 for a used Reeves Gabrel signature Reverend. Love this guitar. And then this, one of my favorite models offered is the Gibson Les Paul Studio. Why? Because you can get a full-blown Les Paul at an affordable price point. So mahogany body with a maple cap. Made in USA. 2016 this one is. This is the satin cherry red, obviously. What pickups are in this? Burstbucker Pros in this. So you get nice USA-made pickups in it. It's straightforward. It gets the job done. No, it doesn't have a beautiful flame top on it, but if you're looking for a guitar, you want a Les Paul, and you don't want to drop a couple grand, look no further than the Les Paul Studio.
I've always liked that finish. I like the non-gloss.
I do too, but some people don't. But I'm saying the functionality and the sound of this is what you want out of a Les Paul.
Yeah.
And very, very affordable at $8.99. It does come with a gig bag as well. So hard to top that. I love that finish. And this is in fantastic condition as well. Very, very light play wear on it. So, and we adjusted it, set it up, got it restrung. It's ready to rock. And it's lightweight, which normally you don't have in a Les Paul.
Yeah,
They are usually backbreakers. All right, let's talk about the Taylor stuff. Walk through the store here. Go into the acoustic room, because this will make things easier. I pulled these guitars down. Obviously, now there's holes in the wall here, but I wanted to show a couple different steps and talk about the Taylor Synchrony Summer Sale. So if you're not familiar, Synchrony is a financing company that all the nationals use. So Musician's Friend, GC, even your fine folks at Sweetwater, they're using Synchrony. We have Synchrony as well. So all those same promotions that you see on there, as low as $73 for 3 years or whatever, like, we have the same stuff. So you can come get it from us. The great fine folks at Taylor have a promo running. Any guitar from Taylor, $9.99 and up, qualifies for 36 months, same as cash, through Synchrony. That's an incredible deal. 36 months, 3 years on a piece. So I pulled a couple down that I'm a big fan of, that I want to talk about, and just break it down from a financial standpoint, because I know sometimes people hear the word financing and they go, oh, I don't want it to, I don't want
to pay all that interest.
Exactly. This is 0% interest, same as cash. It's very easy to apply. You can apply on our website. You can apply in store. We can have a result for you in less than 5 minutes, and you could be walking out of here with a beautiful brand new Taylor. Yeah. Just applying doesn't affect your credit either. Soft inquiry, as they say. So you don't have to worry about it affecting anything if you're somebody like me that is constantly tracking their credit and their credit score. You don't have to worry about it. If you just want to see if you qualify and how much you would qualify for, it doesn't cost you anything. It won't affect your credit. Obviously, if you make a purchase, that's a different story. But there was one thing I wanted to say. No, I covered it. Sorry. So we're going to start on the lower end and then move up to a couple higher end pieces. First one I wanted to show, this is the GS Mini E Koa. So this is a higher end GS Mini, one of the top selling guitars in the world. Very comfortable. Don't let the size fool you. It looks great. It sounds great, no matter what level player you are. If you're a beginner, if you're an advanced player, people love the GS Mini because it sits on you comfortably. It sounds good. This one does have electronics as well, hence the E, as well as a built-in tuner. Comes with a gig bag. Koa top, which solid top, even at the lower price point from Taylor. Taylor only uses solid tops, which is pretty incredible, because a lot of companies don't start using solid tops until you're in the higher dollar price point. Layered Koa back and sides. Comes with a great gig bag. Streaky ebony board, which you guys know if you watch this, I'm a big fan of the streaky ebony. This guitar is $9.99. Okay, so with the Synchrony promotion in the 36-month time frame, that's only $29 a month, less than $1 a day for this guitar for 3 years. Less than $1. Anybody can swing that. Less than $1, you walk out of here with it today.
You know how they always used to say, like, for less than a cup of coffee a day.
Yes.
Coffee's so expensive now that this is still a better deal.
It's less than an Arizona iced tea.
That's right.
To me, anyone can afford that. Anybody, can swing the $1 per day. So this is, like I said, the Koa GS Mini E. So electronics, Koa top, back, and sides. Now, if you're not interested in the smaller body guitar, this is a Taylor 214 CE-K. Why is it K? For Koa. You're going to see I'm a big fan of the Koa stuff from Taylor. I just love how it looks visually. This guitar is the Grand Auditorium body style, which is kind of what Taylor's known for. It's basically a high-performance dreadnought. So a little wider down here to get that nice bass response, a little tighter up here for comfort. This has the ES2 electronics in it. The Venetian cutaway, which of course Taylor is known for. Torrefied spruce top and then Koa back and sides on this. Beautiful, beautiful piece. This is $10.99, so only $100 more than the GS Mini I just showed, so it's within the same price point. It's just perception and what you want. Do you want a full-size guitar? Do you want a traveler that's a little bit easier to work with? I love this guitar. I think it sounds great, especially at the price point. $10.99 is hard to beat. Again, on the Synchrony promotion, you're looking at $33 a month on this and just over $1 per day. So we're moving up a little bit, but you're not even at $2 a day. Just over $1 on the Synchrony 36-month promotion. And again, comes with a gig bag, solid top, ebony board, and then koa back and sides on this. So great, great value. And for my final koa showing, I think I've sold a handful of these already because I just love this guitar. This is the Taylor 224 CE Koa Deluxe. So on this one, you got a koa top, back, and sides. The color is shaded edge burst, which is just amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm sure you're going to see Scotty in it a little bit because it's glossy. Okay. But beautiful inlay work on this. Again, ebony board. Streaky peg head there. But again, grand auditorium shape. So if you want to have your hands in what Taylor is known for and loved for, the grand auditorium is the way to go. 224 CE Koa Deluxe on this. This is $19.99. I'm going to strum it a little bit. Great for the heavy-handed strumming and even the finger picking. It's a nice versatile acoustic guitar. But just visually, it's just impeccable. So on the 224 CE, you're looking at $58 a month on the 36-month promotion. That's under $2 per day. It's like $1.90 or something. So under $2 a day, 36 months, you can have this fantastic guitar.
A lot of guitar.
A lot of guitar for the money. And then finally, this is a little bit of a higher end piece. And we do have stuff, I just want to say, I started with the GS Mini Koa, which is at $9.99. We do have Taylor products that are lower price point than that, like the Academy series and the 100 series and stuff. So don't think you got to spend $9.99 to get a Taylor. You can spend $6.99. You could spend $4.99. You could spend, you know, you got a lot of options. Just the promo qualifies for $9.99 and up. So that's what I started with. And this last guitar I'm going to show, we do have stuff higher price point than this. So we got a Builder's Edition 814 CE. We've got 2 custom shop models in here. I'm sorry, we have a Builder's Edition 324. We sold the 814. But I wanted to showcase this model because these came out and I don't know if people really appreciated what they were. This is the Legacy 514 CE. The tag price on this is $33.99. Red cedar top on here, mahogany back and sides. And the great thing about the Legacy models is these are built with the original Bob Taylor designs. So this is X braced instead of the V-class bracing that they do now. A little bit fatter of a neck, in my opinion. I think this guitar sounds incredible. Comes with a hard shell case, LR Bags Element pickup on this. I really, really love this guitar. When I was tuning these up for the live video earlier, I was like, I kind of like this. But real deal here. We do have the Legacy 714 as well, which is same configuration, but with Indian rosewood back and sides instead of mahogany. So this is mahogany, $33.99. Again, let me give you the numbers on that. You're looking at about $100 a month, $3 per day. $3 a day. To own this beautiful piece of art. If you want a guitar you never have to replace, one that you can hand down to your kids, one that'll hold your resale value. I'm trying to think of all the things that people are always worried about. Right. One that even your wife will say looks good, or your husband, right? That's right. Look no further than the Legacy 514 CE. We do have a 714 up there as well. But I just love this guitar, and Synchrony and Taylor are making it easy for you to take this home at a low investment. You can break it down very easily. Very easy to understand too. There's no hidden charges or anything like that. It's pretty straightforward. So you can come in and see us and we can get you hooked up on that, get you applied, and get you out of here with a fantastic tailor. We do offer Synchrony on purchases on anything in the store, but the promos are different than what Taylor's offering here. Like I said, 36 months, same as cash, 0%. Can't beat that.
Not at all.
Right? So we've got options for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and all the way up to 4 years if you'd like. So we can hook you up on any of that stuff, but if you want these Taylor products that I've just been talking about at those numbers, 36 month, 0% financing, that does end July 31st. So you got just a few days left in the month, and then this promo goes away. So don't miss out if you've been looking for a fine, maybe you're upgrading an acoustic, maybe you want a brand new acoustic, maybe you're a beginner player, you want to get a nice piece. Now's the time to do it, right?
That's right.
And yeah, tons of other great tailors in here as well, like this custom shop and that custom shop. Yeah. And I actually love this guitar, the Academy 22E. It's walnut back, sides, and top. It's even got the armrest built in. That guitar sounds incredible at $899. It should not sound as good as it does. It's very, very well made. It's very loud. That's a concert size too for those that are maybe built a little bit smaller. You like the smaller body. That concert size is on point. So don't miss out on that one. Yeah, whole bunch of stuff in here.
Yeah.
Right? So again, that ends July 31st. Don't miss out on it. Get your ticket now for Bootsy Collins, which is just under 2 weeks away. Like I said, you get a copy of Bootsy's new record that he will sign, get your picture with him, all of that good stuff. Moderated interview with our friend Lindsay Renee from Rhythm and Soul Patrol. Got some copies of the Alice Cooper record left, so get that. You should sign up for lessons. Right, Lauren? Right, yeah, exactly. She agrees. Come down and see Lauren. She's here today. She can get you signed up for lessons. And any of us can get you hooked up with a fine instrument today.
100%.
At Rock City. Oh, we did restock our posters as well. Yeah. So a lot of cool stuff in there that we haven't had before. Talking Heads and Kiss and Alice and AC/DC and Smashing Pumpkins and Weezer. Eddie Van Halen.
If you're looking at used, we had a nice drop of Frank Sinatra used go out, and affordable.
Nice. Oh, and I have to say, Ozzy, thank you so much for everything, right? I've always been outspoken in my, I don't want to say disdain for Ozzy, because that's not the case. In fact, I was reminiscing earlier this week about kind of the first time I heard Sabbath and the first time I heard Ozzy. I've just always been a Dio guy, more than an Ozzy guy. But he deserves all the accolades he's receiving. I'm so happy that he was able to experience his immortality before he left. So shout out to Ozzy. Forever will be missed. No doubt about that.
I met Ozzy on his first retirement tour in 1993.
Okay.
92, 93, when it was no more tours.
Okay.
And then he was back. Like, he was funny.
Right.
And it was way before the show, before Sharon was a celebrity, and she was taking all the Polaroids.
Does anybody remember when Ozzy sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"?
No.
Find it. Somebody's got to have it somewhere.
All the great clips are going around. And
okay.
What I saw this morning, that I was dying, and it was from that point in time when Ozzy he shaved his head. It was right when it was growing back. And the interviewer asks him, and I never heard him answer a question so fast. He asked him, what would you do if you weren't a musician or a rock star? And he said, burglar. Immediately. And then she was like, what would you burgle? And he goes, women's underwear. And it was so quick. It cracked me up that he had that one.
Yeah, he's quick-witted for sure. Yeah, he was the man, no doubt about it. Ozzy, we will miss you forever. And for me, Hulk Hogan, man, like, I've been a wrestling fan my whole life. Hulk, not a great person, but his persona,
yes,
untouchable. One of the most important people in wrestling history, Whether you like him or you don't, you have to give him credit. He's like the Stones or something for wrestling, where it's just like it was one way, then he came along and it was a whole different way. So shout out to Hulk Hogan and rest in peace. I don't agree with him personally whatsoever, but
and let's also not forget Chuck Mangione.
And Chuck Mangione feels so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Chuck Mangione should get some credit just for that band he had in the 70s.
Yeah.
Steve Gadd, Tony Levin, and who was playing guitar for him? Why can't I remember? Look it up. Chuck Mangione. Is it Mangione or Mangione?
I see well, he was on King of the Hill for years. And they always
That's
called
right.
him Chuck Mangione.
Okay, so then it's Mangione.
Actually him.
Okay, then we're calling him Mangione. So,
That's where I know him.
okay, so then he gets props just for having that band. Beat Club 1974, I think. Check it out. Tony Levin with hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see that too often.
I was shocked to find out how old Chuck was. He was like 84.
84, yeah. Yeah, he was out there for a long
I'm
time.
so
man.
used to seeing that cover of the Feel So Good album. I just always assumed he looked like that forever.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I think that covers all the deaths this week, does it not? Oh, and
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
yes, another death. I knew him from Magic School Bus.
Right.
That was my era. Then I saw the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with the Cosby Show.
Here's the thing: is my brother had sent me a link to a Hulk Hogan clip, and he said this sums up my 12-year-old life, and that was from WrestleMania 3.
Yes.
When he was fighting Andre the Giant.
picked
But
Andre
at
the
that
Giant.
same
That was
time,
here.
Not long ago. Yeah, I know that was Alice Cooper was at that one when he was in the corner of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yep.
And he took Damien out of the bag and put him right on Jimmy Hart.
Yep.
Freaked Jimmy Hart out. It was
Incredible.
So awesome.
Incredible moments in wrestling history.
7,000 people at that.
If you go like top 10 moments in wrestling history, Hulk Hogan's a part of like 4 of them.
Yes.
You know?
The
So,
WWF blew up when he left the what was he in, like Southern Championship Wrestling or
Yes.
something?
yes. And then he went to WCW, had the heel turn,
Oh, yeah.
one of the greatest hair-raising moments still when you watch it.
Was he probably was it NWO?
Yes, but how it starts, like he comes out, everybody thinks he's coming out to help Macho Man.
Yeah.
And then he leg drops Macho Man.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes ballistic. They're throwing trash at him. He starts talking crap to all the audience. People are crying. Like it's so good.
Was he wearing black?
No. He came out as the Hulkamania Hulk, and then leg dropped the Macho Man, turned his back on all the fans. And then he came out. Then he had Hollywood Hulk Hogan, where he had all the black, and he was like the tough guy. Yeah. That's your wrestling history for the day. You know who's going to be really devastated, I bet, is Joe.
Yeah, once we have to get Joe Gracie's take.
Yes. Wouldn't it be great if Joe didn't know that he died yet?
Yeah.
Joe doesn't do a lot on his phone, ladies and gentlemen, so there's a chance he may not even know that Hulk Hogan has passed.
Right.
Or Ozzy, for that matter. No, I told him about Ozzy the other day. All right, we'll wrap it up. Come down and see us today. We're here until 6 p.m. Any of us are happy to help you. Get your ticket for Bootsy Collins. Pick up your copy of Alice Cooper, The Revenge of Alice Cooper, and get yourself a fine Taylor or a used Les Paul or a used Reverend or a new anything, right?
Exactly.
Come down and see us.